All right, this is going to be a video celebrating two great bands, and we're going to start off with the band from LA. All right, this record is by the Weirdos. This is Destroy All Music, and Life of Crime, and Why Do You Exist? I don't have the original cover for this on Bomp Records, so it is in this little cover from Soul Supply, and it was these little covers that Mona Blea of Visalia, California turned me on to, and they're just these Latino little record jackets showing the vatos and the hyenas playing records. So, since I don't have the original, this is just as good. Oh, and by the way, this little 7-inch is just as good too. Life of Crime, Why Do You Exist? Destroy All Music. This is from 1977, says right here, and wow, it's out of sight. The Weirdos from LA were worth picking up anything that you saw by them in the store. I don't know where I came across this. I think I bought this little record for a couple of dollars because it didn't have the sleeve with it at Underground Records in Hollywood. I mean, in Las Vegas, sorry. Yeah, I think I got it at Underground Records in Las Vegas. Anyway, this is a great record by the Weirdos. And here's another great record by the Weirdos. This is Destroy All Music. And this is also on Bomp Records. And this one is autographed by Cliff. I think Roman. Cliff Roman autographed this. And it was sent to me autographed, which is nice. And this thing is demos. And it's also the mini album by them with Happy People, Big Shot, Jungle Rock, Hitman, Idle Life, Fort USA, and on side 1, Teenage, Destroy All Music, A Life of Crime, Why Do You Exist? So this little thing is on this thing. And these songs sound, I don't know how to describe them, besides perfect. There you go. These are perfect songs. The Weirdos were perfection. Every song that they sang, you remembered it. I don't know what to say about them. Every song was great. Some greater than others, but all good. And this thing is on this funny looking colored vinyl. And it came with this. Advertising Devo, the Dills, and the Weirdos. And the great thing about YouTube is anything I mention here, you can just punch up the band, punch up the song, and find out whether you would dig it or not. Alright, so that's Destroy All Music. That's a compilation, demos, and I guess the mini album by the Weirdos. Now, here, what's this? Oh, this goes with that. Now, the Weirdos, we got the Neutron Bomb, Weird World, Volume 2, 1977 to 1989. This is a compilation album. And this one's pretty good. It's got the song Terrain on it, that's great. Cyclops, Helicopter, 7 and 7 is. That's, I don't know. Those songs right there are worth buying this record for, even if there weren't any other songs on it. Destroy All Music is on here. I'm Not Like You. We got the Neutron Bomb, Skateboards to Hell. The Hideout, Hey Big Oil. And does this have anything cool in it? No, just these little Xerox things that tell about each track and where it was recorded. Barring that, not much in this thing as far as little bits, but definitely something that you'll remember if you've never gotten into the Weirdos. All right, this is the Weirdos Condor. This is from a radio station. It's got the little cut right there. The radio station is KAVR. And this is September 11th, 1990. And I'm getting that from the cover. And this little piece of paper that's stuck there is, oh, it says good cuts, artist information, etc. And there's only one song listed on good cuts for this LP, and it is Something's Moving. And Marky J recommended Something's Moving. And then down here it says cuts to avoid on this album, and there's nothing there. Now, this LP was made, when was this thing made? 1990? Yeah, 1990 this thing came out. And it's got Cyclops Helicopter on it, Tropical Depression, that's good, Terrain, again, songs from this. It's okay. It's not the greatest Weirdos thing you've ever heard, but it's okay. Definitely worth $10. Okay, let's get into something by the Weirdos that's worth $1 million. This record is worth your house. This is the Weirdos' Weird World 1977 to 1981 time capsule, vintage recordings, original mixes, volume 1. Words can't describe how great this thing is. It is unbelievable. And where's the poster? Here it is. See if I can get it out of here. Comes with this big poster, which is an advertisement for the Weirdos at the Whiskey A Go Go, June 20th, 1977. On the flip side is, I guess, maybe it's something from Slash Magazine telling you about the band. All right, let's put this poster back. And this thing is on Munster Records. And this poster doesn't want to go in. All right. This thing's got the lyrics. And let's see what the vinyl looks like. It looks like that. All right, let's get in to the songs on this. Weird World. Perfect. Arms Race. Good. Pagan. Perfect. Helium Bar. Perfect. Rhythm Syndrome. Perfect. Fallout. Perfect. Fort USA. Perfect. That's just side 1. This thing is great. Happy People, perfect. Message from the Underworld, one of the greatest songs to come out of the LA punk scene. Right up there with the Germs, just as good as the Germs, just as good as anything is Message from the Underworld by the Weirdos. Teenage, perfect. I'm Not Like You, perfect. We got the Neutron Bomb, perfect. Solitary Confinement. Solitary Confinement. That's it. Nothing that I can say about that song is worthy of how great Solitary Confinement by the Weirdos is. Out of sight, man. Out of sight. Life of Crime, perfect. So here it is. Weird World, Volume 1, Time Capsule by the Weirdos. I'm not even good enough to hold that record. Alright, let's get into The Damned. This is a little 7-inch by The Damned called Little Miss Disaster. On the flip side is Anti-Pope Live. And is this little record worth picking up? Oh, very much so. Very much so it is worth picking up. That little song, Little Miss Disaster, is pretty good. Alright, here's a picture disc by The Damned. And it's got Captain Sensible on this side singing Jet Boy, Jet Girl. And on this side, The Damned are rocking the Wait for the Blackout. This little thing's a must-have. Alright, here's another must-have. This is the special fancy version. Not the original, it's a re-release. Of The Damned. New Rose 40th anniversary release includes picture disc and poster. So on side A is New Rose. And then on the flip is Amen Live. Let's look at this poster. Newspaper clippings. Song lyrics and picture of the band. And here's what the picture disc looks like. All right, let's get this back in here. And also, the song New Rose, it's perfect. The Amen song is perfect also. All right, here we go. Let's move on. This is a 10-inch by The Damned. It's a live recording. It's called Looking At You on Sudden Death Records. Owned and ran by Joey Shithead of the perfect band DOA. And this was recorded live June 23rd, 1994 in France. It's got Looking At You on it, Wait for the Blackout, Noise, 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 New Rose, Smash It Up 1, and then Smash It Up 2, Fooling Around, and I Feel Alright, which is a cover of Iggy and the Stooges. That's what the record looks like. Black vinyl. And a great document of The Damned, 1994. All right, here we go. Let's get into another almost perfect record, Machine Gun Etiquette by The Damned. This is the Cheswick EMI copy of it. And, wow, the songs on this thing. Noise, 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 Looking At You, Liar, Smash It Up, These Hands, Anti-Pope, Melody Lee, I Just Can't Be Happy, Machine Gun Elegant, Machine Gun Etiquette, Love Song, These Hands, Plan 9, Channel 7. I take that back. This is a perfect album. This is a perfect thing by The Damned. All right, let's get into a record that a lot of people think is a perfect thing, and I really don't think it's a perfect thing. It's a good thing, but it's not a perfect thing. And here it is. This is The Damned, their first LP. The songs on it that I dig are Neat, 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 Stab Your Back, New Rose, So Messed Up, I Feel Alright. Yeah, those are the cool songs on this thing. But it's not like Machine Gun Etiquette where every single song is just something I terribly dig. Alright, this came with it, and it's a big poster thing. Telling you all about the Damned in their early days when they were putting together this punk rock document. What's this? It's more stuff that came with the record. Okay, so that was the Damned. First LP. And it's half good and half but the part that's good, very memorably good. Just songs you will never forget. And then the other songs are songs you can't remember. Alright, here we go. This is the Damned. So who's paranoid? It's a double LP, and that's what the gatefold looks like, just lyrics. And this thing is kind of the same as this thing. Half of the songs are good, and half of them are kind of good. That's what the LP looks like. Okay. And what songs on this thing are really worth playing over and over again? Danger to Yourself, that's great. Made for Pleasure, that's a good one. Under the Wheels is good. Just Hanging is good. Little Miss Disaster, that's great. So if you're lucky enough to run into this thing, definitely don't pass it up. Don't pass any of these things up. Oh, here comes a wonderful Damned album. And this is the BBC Sessions. One record's white. The other one's kind of red. And this is a bunch of their early songs done, I guess, live at a radio station. I guess that's what the BBC was. Wow. It's got a ton of great stuff on here. Just a ton of great stuff. All their hits are on this thing. If you see it in the store, be excited and throw it up on the counter and say, I'll take it. All right, this is the Damned 40th Anniversary Tour, live in Margate. This is a 3-album live concert. And this thing's got everything on it. Everything is on this thing, and everything is done live. It's kind of hard to show this record because, here's a little postcard. Because it folds out into 3 pieces, which is kind of a pain. So it makes it kind of hard to deal with. And the records come out kind of from the inside. And here's what they look like. And it just kind of makes it hard to deal with. Do all the records look the same? No, they don't. This one's yellow. And again, this LP's got all the songs on it. All the great ones. Ah, that one's yellow too. All right. And it's got the dates for the 40th anniversary tour. Got to be careful how you fold this thing together. Yeah, I guess that's how it goes. Anyway, 3 LP set. Recorded in 2016 in December. Definitely worth picking up. I kind of doubt you'll see that in the record store, but you never know. Alright, here we go. Here's another live album by the Damned. This is called Tiki Nightmare, live in London. The cover is, I don't know what's with the cover. And here is the gatefold. Now this thing is great because it's got Patricia Bagg playing the bass on this record. And this was recorded in 2002 in England. And it's got Democracy, Amen on it. That's from a 90s Damned album that I'm going to show you. It's got Disco Man on it, Under the Floor Again, Ignite, Neat, 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 Happy Talk, I Feel Alright, Street of Dreams. It's got a bunch of great songs on it. And the recording of it, oh, there's what the record looks like. The recording of this isn't that good a quality. Not what you would expect from an official release. But it's, oh, this one's just red too. But it's worth picking up. It's fun to listen to. Alright, how long is this video going to go on? How many records by the Damned do I have? Alright, here we go. This is the Graveyard Chronicles, The Damned. Another live album from The Damned. Too close but two worlds away, warning. And where was this thing recorded? I don't know. But it's kind of like this. It's very much like that. But wow, the cover is a lot cooler. There you go, The Bride of Frankenstein. A very perfect movie. And this one's got cracks right there, but it came like that. I couldn't help it. Alright. And this one's red vinyl too. Isn't that the greatest? That just looks wonderful. Anyway, the Tiki Nightmare and the Warning, another live album by The Damned. It's easy to think that they're very similar and interchangeable. And I don't know when this thing was recorded. Does it say? It says somewhere in all of this when this was recorded, but it's basically the same period as that last one. And what stands out on this? It's got Thrill Kill on it, Limit Club, Neverland. It's got Neverland on it. That is a great song from this LP. And here we go. This is Grave Disorder. I bought this thing, I don't know. I was going to Disneyland with the family. And there was a record store down the street, maybe in Costa Mesa. Anyway, it was called Noise, Noise, Noise. And that's where I picked up this LP. And again, half of this can't be beat. The other half is completely forgettable. This thing's got Thrill Kill, She, Democracy, Looking for Action, Neverland, Amen. Just unforgettable songs. And then a bunch of forgettable songs. And this is on Nitro Records. And this thing is a great Damned album. Alright, they're stacking up, but we're coming to the end. Because this video is getting lengthy. This is, I gotta be careful with this. Because there's a bunch of stuff to it. Here we go. This is The Damned. A Night of 1,000 Vampires, live in London. Alright. What this thing is, it's a Damned show, but it doesn't have any of the rockin' punk rock numbers. It has just the rockin' numbers, but not the punk rockin' numbers. It's got Beauty and the Beast, Wait for the Blackout, Plan 9, Standing on the Edge of Tomorrow, Grimly Fiendish, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Under the Floor, 13th Floor, Vendetta, Curtain Call, People Are Strange. It's got Bela Lugosi's Dead, Tightrope Walk, and Black is the Night, and some other songs on it. So you won't be jumping around punk rocking out to this damned album. Alright, let's see what's in the damned album. Damn, I'm losing pieces all over it. Comes with this poster. Alright. And it's basically a poster of the album cover. The slip covers are, yeah, well, not slip covers, but these little things come inside, and these are the little things that the LPs go in. This is the glow-in-the-dark version. There you go. Another glow-in-the-dark album inside of this. But wait, there's more. This is a second copy of it. It's the same trip as what I just showed you. Same poster. Vinyl looks different. And I thought, you know what? You've been working extra shifts. You can afford both. You can afford the nice red vinyl and you can afford the glow in the dark. So, I bought both. There you go. This is a damned concert for Halloween. And the songs are smooth and cool and interesting, but really nothing to jump around to. Wow, that took a lot out of me. Let's follow it up with something really, really great. Okay, when I first moved to Detroit, I bought a ticket to this thing while I was still in Visalia. And it was the Damned at St. Andrew's Hall in downtown Detroit, Michigan. May 31st, 2019, and they were doing the entire Machine Gun Etiquette record. And I went, and I got this poster at the merch booth. And it's a tour poster advertising all the places that they went to playing the Machine Gun Etiquette record. Now, when I bought this thing, I didn't want any of the t-shirts. They wanted too much money, but they only wanted $10 for this poster. And I said, I'll take one of those posters. And they had a poster hanging up and it was kind of taped. And she goes, well, let me see if I got one. And she goes, I don't have one of the posters. She goes, let me go ask if there's any of these posters left. She came back with this poster saying, yeah, she goes, there was one left. The band autographed it. So she sold me an autographed poster. She probably sold me a poster that was meant for somebody else. But I didn't ask questions. I just took it. So there you go. Fully autographed poster from a show by the Damned that I put up on my channel. It was out of sight to listen to them play that entire record. Best night ever. Almost got in a car accident because I really didn't know my way around Detroit. Still kind of don't. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I am tired. The Weirdos and the Damned. Two of the best. Good night.